Welcome to part 3, people. Now, these are more sequels that I got in mind. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but you know what? It's my list. Do your own list of, if you want, of very underrated sequels, because I'm willing to accept your choices as well. Because every movie has a fan, and every movie has a hater. Just remember that, YouTube community. Anyway, this is a sequel I saw in the theater. Granted, the audience was dead when I saw this, but I still watched this at home and I really enjoy it. And I know everybody hates it, but I don't. And that is Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. Yeah, I do enjoy this sequel. I think that the locations are beautiful. Natalie Portman is absolutely gorgeous in this movie. I love watching her in these movies. Oh, that she's horrible. You know, the dialogue's not that strong, but she makes it work despite that. I don't mind hating Christensen. I know everybody hated this guy. Everybody hated Jake Lloyd, but I've seen I've seen actors that actually hurt me, you know, physically watching them. They just annoyed me, but he didn't. I just thought, you know, he's all right. He's there. You know, he's tolerable. The visual effects really look good. I still think the CGI still holds up. The plot was more straightforward than the Phantom Menace. I love Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. He kicks ass in these movies. Jango Fett was pretty cool. I like that the Jedis do more in this film. Yoda's fight with Count Dooku was pretty cool. Christopher Lee was a good villain at the end. I didn't mind the clones. I thought they were pretty cool. The music was really top notch as well. And the romance didn't bother me. I know people said, "Oh, this is terrible." I saw Twilight. It was worse. It was freaking boring. At least this was not as painful as that. That was shoved right in your face. Here, it's like it's there. Either you love it or you hate it. I liked it. I didn't, think it was that bad. And once again, I think it's an underrated sequel. And next is the sequel to that one, and that is Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. I didn't put Empire Strikes Back because everybody loves that movie, and Return of the Jedi, it has a huge fan base as well, and that's my favorite movie of all time. But this one I feel was very underrated. I don't know what people were expecting. It's Anakin becoming evil and becoming Darth Vader. That's all the movie was about, and that's all I wanted to see. And I think that the lightsaber battle between him and Obi-Wan is freaking epic. The music and the fast pace and the fighting, it's poetry in motion. I know a lot of people had a problem with this movie. I don't know what they were expecting. The opening is really good. It reminds me of the first film. Space battles are incredible. It didn't bore me to death like a lot of sci-fi movies have this year, like The Host. And Prometheus, I heard a lot of people say it was boring. This it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. The action does not stop. It doesn't have it doesn't have filler that makes it slow down really fast. Once again, Natalie Portman, I know she dies in this film, but it was not tasteless. I thought it was a send off that it didn't insult me. And once again, she's beautiful in this movie. The scenes that she combs her hair, I'm like, oh my god, she is so beautiful. And I'm a fanboy. Okay, I can watch her in anything. I saw her in Mars Attacks, for crying out loud. That movie sucks. I thought that movie was a waste of talent. But anyway, Episode 3, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I really do enjoy it. And I enjoy this box set. I know it's not perfect, but I love these movies. All of these movies have a place in my heart. I am a Star Wars fan to the end. Okay, enough of that. Now we have another sequel right here. This is a sequel to one of the movies from the 90s. I like this sequel. I saw it a lot more than the first film. The first film, my biggest problem with it is J-Lo. I don't like J-Lo in the first film. But this one didn't have her. I'm glad it didn't. And that is Anacondas 2, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid. Very decent sequel. I know a lot of people disregard this, saying, oh, the first one wasn't that great, and this one's even worse. But I had fun with this movie. I don't know what it is. It's because I like Johnny Messner as the lead guy. I like Katie Strickland as the blonde southern chick. I think she's pretty cute. Eugene Bird was pretty funny. He's the comic relief, but he does kick ass at the end. Sally Richardson Whitefield, I think she's beautiful. She's a tough chick, but I liked her. Morris Chestnut, he's a good actor. I don't mind him. Yeah, the worst thing for me is Matthew Marsden as the villain. He's just so over the top and laughable as a villain. I think the Snakes were better than him, but he gets his at the end. fun movie. I think the CGI looks better than a lot of movies nowadays. It's very, very fast paced. It doesn't let up. The location in Borneo looks really good. It's a short film. It's like about 97 minutes. See, it's not 2 hours long. It's to the point, and it's a fun sequel. So there, I'll cut it here.